everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to understand the suspense account in Odoo 19. So I know that you guys would have heard about the suspense account in Odoo 19 because while you're doing any kind of bank reconciliation or importing the bank statement, you need to understand about what is actually a bank suspense account. So here in this video, I'm going to show you what is it and why it is used and how it works in a real scenario. So this is a very important concept, especially when you guys are working with a bank reconciliation. So let's start from the basic thing. What is actually a bank suspense account? So a suspense account is a temporary account used when you have a transaction but you guys don't yet know where it belongs. So instead of leaving it unrecorded, Odoo store it in the suspense account until you properly classifying it. So I know that you guys didn't even understand what I'm actually saying. I'll give you an example here in this video and you guys can easily understand and you can easily show up what is actually under the reporting session says. Okay, so let me head over to the configuration side because where we actually find the suspense account in Odoo 19. Moving on to the configuration, there we have the settings. Under the default accounting setup, you need to set up the bank suspense account in a default way. So Odoo will use the suspense account, bank suspense account while you're creating any kind of transaction or if you're just importing any kind of statement in Odoo 90. So that's why we are putting a default account under the bank suspense. Here I just created a bank suspense account under my COA. So you can also create one of them, which is your bank suspense account inside your company. So once you're done with that, now let's move to the configuration. Under the journals also, you can find the bank suspense account. By clicking on the bank journal, we are creating bank transaction and importing the bank statement using a bank journal, right? So under there you can see the suspense account. You need to provide an actual suspense account. So it defines that the bank statement transaction will be posted on the suspense account until you guys find until the final reconciliation allowing finding the right account. Like if you're not providing the right account inside the incoming payments and outgoing payment side, it will be actually moving on to the suspense account. Moving on to the incoming payments and outgoing payments, I didn't even provided any kind of outstanding recipient under the outstanding payment side. Also I just didn't even provide anything. Okay, now let me show you using a payment a transaction that I recorded inside my journal, how it actually reflect. So for this video, I just already created two kind of invoices in my previous way, and I know that in my bank I have 6,000 rupees. Like I need to add a transaction of 6,000 rupees, and I didn't even know about the invoices or who pays that and every kind of details. But I can provide the transaction details there. Moving on to the dashboard itself, moving on to the transaction, I'm just going to create a new transaction. So it's it's a customer payment. I'm just providing like that. Okay, customer payment. And I didn't even know about the partner. Let it be there. And I just providing the amount which is 6,000. Okay, so once I'm done with it, let me add and close this. After onwards, I just know about only one thing, that I have 6,000 rupees, but I didn't even provide it. Okay, I didn't even know about the customer, or if I know about the customer also, I can provide that. I want to reconcile this. Moving on to the reconciliation, I can see that for Aisha, I have two invoices that need to reconcile, which 4,000 and 2,000. I'm just selecting these two things. Okay, the matching invoices for my transaction. And I can simply reconcile this. So before doing this kind of reconciliation, where this particular money, 6,000 is go. Let me move on to that. I can also set a partner, which is Aisha. So I'm providing the partner name is Aisha. There we have Aisha. I'm just providing it as like this. Okay, I'm providing the name of Aisha. Lately, I got the name of the customer. Okay, once I'm done with that, moving on to the reporting side, and under the general ledger, you can find the suspense account there. Moving on to the suspense account, now you can see under the suspense account, Odoo is automatically recorded the payment and it's holding under your suspense account, which is the name of Aisha, where when we are actually going to reconcile this, when we are actually provided the transaction details, and now you can see the credited as 6,000 rupees. Moving on to this, this journal entry of this customer payment, you can see It's depicted as 6,000 rupees of your bank, and it's credited as the bank suspense account as well. Now you can see that's how the journal entry comes in while you are just creating any transaction without giving or mapped the right account. Okay. So once you are done with that, you can move on to the dashboard itself. If you are not even provided the right account, no problem. You can even though reconcile it. Okay, moving on to the transaction side, and we created a transaction. Now we need to reconcile this. Now you can see the matching invoices. I'm just going to selecting that particular two invoices. After onwards, it's just created a reconciliation. Now you can see for those two invoices, it's just created the bank reconciliation with 6,000 rupees. Once we are done with that, now let's move on to the reporting side, and let me show you if that particular amount is still sitting on the bank suspense account or not. Now you can see that particular amount has just vanished from the bank suspense account, and it's moved to the where I think it's to the account receivables. Okay, now let me move to there for the, yeah, it's moved to the account receivables. There we have the 2,000 and 4,000 as well. So that's the very important thing about the Odoo suspense account. Why you need to configure a suspense account while you are creating the bank reconciliation or the bank importing the bank statement as well. So I hope you all understood this video. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with another tutorial. Till that, bye bye.